Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by today's title, we're going to be talking about how to fight temptation while courting. Number one, you need to be able to set boundaries and limits with yourself and with your partner. What does that look like? Having a cutoff time when texting or calling. After 9 p.m., let's not talk, because after that, we know how we start to feel. Or going on chaperone dates. Listen, my husband and I did this with no shame in our game. My parents would take us out whenever we wanted to hang out, told us accountable so that we're not doing anything stupid. You also have to have emotional boundaries as well. As women, our emotions are always going on a roller coaster, like constantly. But we have to remember that feelings come and feelings go. Don't make permanent decisions based on temporary feelings, and don't say something that you might regret just because you're in the heat of the moment. Prioritize your thinking over your feeling and allow your mind to take control of those feelings. Remember, the purpose of this is to determine if you two are compatible for marriage. Be patient with yourself and with him. Number two, the less physical contact, the better. Now, this is where the physical boundaries come in. While my husband and I were courting, the most contact that we had was that awkward side hug, you know what I mean? And holding hands. Like, that's literally it. Because you gotta be real with yourself. You know that caressing and rubbing and touching and then bare front hugs where you feel everything, you know it's gonna wanna lead to something else. We didn't peck, make out, none of that. The first kiss that we had was what y'all saw on my Instagram or my YouTube short or TikTok or whatever platform we're on. That's when we had our first kiss.
Our first kiss was our wedding.
We knew our triggers and we just felt that anything else other than that would just be dishonorable to God. We wanted to completely save everything for marriage. Number three, know what you're risking. Knowing that you're sinning against God, that's number one. But there's also unwanted pregnancies, STDs, heartbreak, complications, trauma, letting yourself down and others down around you who are looking to you as an example. Like, we need to realize it's not just about you. Like, we're all on this walk together and people are watching you. Like, I remember talking to my husband about it weeks before the wedding. I'm like, man, we really got to stay disciplined because people are watching us. You would think it gets easier because, you know, the wedding is around the corner. Let me tell you something. It doesn't. It's like you want that person even more because you know it's right around the corner. At least that's how it was for me. You know, I can't speak for anyone else. That's how it was for me. Comment down below if you can relate. But we really wanted to set a righteous example for ourselves, for our family and friends, and also to the younger generation behind us to show them that it is possible to save yourself for marriage. It's possible to wait until marriage to do things the right way and the biblical way. Number four, don't put yourself in tempting situations by making provisions for the flesh. You know if he invites you over, it's going down. You know what Netflix and chill really implies. Like, you know your trigger, so why are you playing yourself right now? Why are you walking towards the fire with a bottle of gas in your hand? Like, let's be so for real. And again, this is why I reiterate having chaperone dates. People will really frown upon it and be like, oh, you don't trust yourself? No, I don't. I absolutely don't. I know my heart. I know it's deceitful. I do not trust myself, no. And honestly, what can't you do with others around that you need to go on a private date for? You can still talk to that person and get to know them and ask them questions. It's not like those people are gonna be all up on you, breathing in your space. Like, no. They're gonna give you some space, but they're gonna be watching you just to make sure that you're not doing anything stupid. Number five, sis, dress modestly. Don't wear anything that's going to reveal your body or accentuate your curves and get him turned on and make things harder than it already is. You don't want to cause lustful thoughts in that man's head, and you don't want him to see you as only a sexual object. Let me just get to know her so I can hit it. No. Show that man that you have some beauty and brains, okay? Check my Instagram for some tips and videos on how you can still look modest and cute. Hashtag covered girl. Number six, have an accountability partner. Have someone you know you can confide in and be open and honest with. You know, today I almost slipped up. You know, today I wanted to curse him out. You know, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about him today. You know, I said this to him. Was I wrong? A good accountability partner will call you out when you're holding back or not showing up to the focus and purpose of what you've committed to. You need to choose this person wisely. Don't let this be someone who you know is always going to be on your side. Don't let it be someone who's just as toxic as you. Choose someone you know is wise, is well studied in the Bible, and isn't afraid to call you out when you're wrong. Shout out to Sister Zuriel for holding it down for me. Number seven, stay in the scriptures. We're told every week to study, pray, and apply, but how can you apply what's not there? Memorize key scriptures and talk them over with your partner so you're both on the same page. And remember, that is your armor to stay girded up so that you're not caught slipping in this battle. And number eight, know your end goal. Imagine it now. You're walking down the aisle with your father or your father-like figure, with your bridesmaids behind you and your dream song playing in the background, surrounded by family and friends. It's a beautiful thing, you guys. And you know, when it's all said and done, it's going down at the end of the night. I mean, can we be for real? Come on. But remember that marriage is honorable to God, and just knowing that you're doing things the right way, I know just puts a smile on his face. In a world full of debauchery and lust, let's show the world that sexual purity is still alive. Let's show the world that marriage is honorable to God. That's all the tips I have today. I hope this video helps someone who is courting or thinking about courting, because guys, it really is a beautiful thing when it's done the right way. Comment down below some tips that may have helped you. I'd love to read them. See you guys in the next video. Shalom.